What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Big Bear Bricks, and today we're going to be going over the best deals on Amazon for October 24th, 2023. And to kick us off, we have got the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade fighter plane chase. This is a fun little build, a fun scene from the movie. It was recently rumored that LEGO will not be moving forward with the Indiana Jones theme, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of really cool scenes that they could build. I've been wanting this one, but I've been waiting for it to go on discount. And it is interesting that with that rumor, this set goes on 20% off pretty much right when that hits. So if you've been wanting to pick that one up, now's a good time at 20% off. And normally I wouldn't call out a 10% off deal, but given the fact that LEGO's not going to be moving forward with Indiana Jones, I did want to call out that this set is also on discount at 10% off. So the Escape from the Lost Tomb, another really cool set, little play set. You get a little mummy, and yeah, so cool little Anubis statues and stuff. So if you wanted to lock in that at a discount, and you wanted to knock off 2 of the 3 Indiana Jones sets off your wish list, you can go ahead and do that now. Alright, and I believe this was one of the first Disney 100 sets, but we've got the Up House at 20% off. This build is fun. You get Carl, you get Russell, you get Doug, and a little squirrel to distract Doug. But this makes for a really cool little Easter egg in any LEGO city. It is only the front half of the house, so if you wanted to build the whole house, I think if you pick up 2 of these, you can get most, if not all of the parts. I think just most of the parts you need to complete the whole house. There's instructions for that one, rebrickable. So if you wanted to do that, now's a good time to pick that up at 20% off. Okay, jumping into the Star Wars section, we've got the Mandalorian's Microfighter, the N1 Starfighter, on sale for 25% off. This is a much more palatable price for this set. I felt like at 16 bucks it was a little bit overpriced. But at 12 bucks, I feel like that's fair. So you get a fun little small N1 Starfighter, you get the Mandalorian minifigure, and you get Grogu. So I do love these little microfighter sets. Great way to pick up a minifigure that you want if they're in there. I remember the Millennium Falcon one was a good way to get Han Solo from the original trilogy, and that one retired last year. But you know, might want to pick one of these up while it's at 25% off. You don't typically see sales for more than 20% off on most LEGO things. So moving on to, speaking of more minifigures, you can pick up the 501st Battle Pack for 16 bucks, 20% off. If you're interested in army building, this is a great opportunity to build that clone army. Maybe you want to do a mock of Anakin storming the Jedi Temple or something, but yeah, now's a good time to be building armies because you got a really good discount on this battle pack. And speaking of minifigure packs, the new Star Wars mechs are all on sale, all 3 of them. I only pulled up the Boba Fett one because it's the most popular one, but 19% off, so you get it for 13 bucks. And the Boba Fett one's really cool because it is the original trilogy costume, not the Book of Boba Fett costume with the black undersuit under the armor. It's got the blue-gray, or the gray-blue, whatever you want to call it, as the undertone for this set, as well as the wear from the original trilogy. So really cool one. Again, you know, the Darth Vader and Stormtrooper ones are also on sale, so this one and this one, so all the same price. Great opportunity to pick those up, and they look really cool. So okay, moving out of Star Wars, we've got the buildable Spider-Man figure on sale for 20% off. I hadn't really seen this one go on sale before. Like I said in a previous video, I don't know how I feel about these buildable figures. I might pick this one up, I might not. But they are cool. I just don't know that I need a figure on display. I think they're built more for play. But yeah, if you're interested in getting, if you like the buildable figures, it's a good opportunity to pick up Spider-Man. He was not retiring this year on any lists that I saw, but I do know that Miles Morales and Venom are on at least the most recent retiring list that I saw. So you never know with Lego. Sometimes they'll shift things around last second. So at 20% off, it's a good opportunity to pick him up if you've had your eye on him. And speaking of buildable figures, if you've got the Iron Man one, the Hulkbuster is on sale, and the Iron Man buildable figure fits right in him. So, but at 28% off, that's a really good price. $396 for a $550 set. Really cool build. I wish I had the money to pick this one up. But if you wanted to lock in 28% off, it's a great opportunity to do so. You might see this one go on a bigger discount during Black Friday. So you can lock in the price here, or you can kind of gamble and wait on Black Friday, and we'll see what happens. So, all right, that's it for Marvel. But moving on to Harry Potter, we've got the different sets to build the minifigure scale Hogwarts Castle. Are almost all of them are 20% off. The only one that's not 20% off right now is the Last Battle. That one's still full price, but it's also brand new. It came out this just a couple months ago. But you can go ahead and pick up the Room of Requirement, get some really cool parts and minifigures in here. You even get this fiery basilisk in here, as well as some cool little mini builds in this one. I've really enjoyed building these. I went ahead and built the minifigure scale Hogwarts Castle, and it was really fun to kind of relive different scenes from all the different movies and while I was putting that together. So yeah, so Room Requirement is 20% off. You've also got, this is the cheapest one in the group, the Polyjuice Potion Mistake. You get this fun little minifigure head covering with the cat head. I could see that being repurposed into maybe some medieval fantasy sets. But I thought that was cool. You also get a gold little Harry Potter for the 20th anniversary of Lego Harry Potter. As well as just some really cool building techniques in a lot of these. If anything, they're cool to pick up just to kind of see what kind of techniques were designed into these different builds here. Again, Dumbledore's office, $64 instead of $80. Again, get some really cool minifigures in this, as well as some cool little builds inside the building. I really enjoyed building the bookcase in here, and kind of seeing the different techniques used in that. You also get a Sword of Gryffindor, which is a really cool, unique Lego sword that you could reuse in different mocks and stuff. But yeah, Dumbledore's office, $64. The Chamber of Secrets is $120, down from $150. You get a really cool basilisk character. You get those snake statues. I think are reused Ninjago heads from an older Ninjago set. But you know, really cool building techniques used throughout all of these. You get a glow-in-the-dark nearly headless Nick, as well as some pixies. So, and a golden Voldemort for the 20th anniversary. But yeah, this one was a really cool one, and this one's the biggest, most expensive piece of the entire castle. So great to get it at 20% off. You get Sirius's Rescue for $40 instead of $50. You get a fun little Buckbeak character there, or animal, and some really cool parts usage on the golden frogs here on the side. But yeah, like I said, I've thoroughly enjoyed building all of these and seeing all the different building techniques that they've put into this. This one was probably the most boring one to me, was the hospital wing, but you know, still has some fun references. You get this cool little Skele-Gro piece that fits on there with a little small skeleton head that can fit onto the top of the lid there. You get this fun clock printed piece, you know, as well as an owl. But yeah, necessary to complete the castle. But this one was probably my least favorite of all those builds. And And then, not part of the castle, but the 4 Privet Drive is on sale for 21% off, so $63 instead of 80. This one was also probably a little overpriced for what it is, but at $63, that's a bit more palatable. You do get a Dobby minifigure, which is exclusive to this one, I believe. I haven't seen him in any of the other ones, but it's fun to get the blue car, the blue flying car, and getting the Dursleys as well. I don't think any of the other sets have the Dursleys. All right, and moving on from Harry Potter, we've got the new passenger train that came out recently is on sale for 20% off, so $152, not $52. I wish it was $52. It's $152, and I do like this passenger train better than the previous one. I did buy the previous one right before it retired, and I kind of wish I would have held off for this one because I just think that kind of more extreme slope on the front and the build for that slope looks really cool, better than the single piece that was on the yellow and blue one previously. As well as I'm not sure if it comes with more tracks or not, but it looks like it might be the same amount of tracks that came with the previous one. But I really like this train, and I wish I hadn't have spent too much money on Lego already this month, because I would pick this up at this price if I had the money on hand. So yeah, if you're a train person, go ahead and pick this one up. I think it's really cool to pick up two trains and kind of set them up back to back to each other, and have the whole thing with the train engine front and back side of things on there. I think it just looks really, really neat to do that. And then moving into the Advent calendar, we do have the City Advent calendar for 10% off. So if you're looking for some really fun parts, or maybe you have a Winter Village you want to expand in, this is a good opportunity to get some new minifigures and help build out the life in your Winter Village, or even just kind of holiday up your regular city. The Creator Castle, I think this one might be retiring this year. I can't quite remember if I'd seen it on a list, but I did want to call it out because this was one of my favorite sets that they've come out with recently. I'm pretty much a sucker for anything medieval. So that one's 14% off. It might go on sale for more of a discount during Black Friday, but at 14% off, I would probably sit on this and wait for it to hit 20% off again. It did hit 20% off, I think, last month on one of the sites, but I think it was on Amazon. But yeah, really fun set, really cool building techniques you can learn from in here. I like the little brick-built raven up there that they have on the Black Falcons. Or actually, maybe it's actually supposed to be a black falcon. Maybe it's a brick-built Black Falcon. That would make sense because it's the Black Falcon Castle. So just barely made that connection there. The brick-built dragon's pretty fun. Kind of that callback towards the green Lego dragon. And you get 2 knights and a skeleton, and this guy's supposed to be a blacksmith, although he looks more like a pirate to me. So fun little brick-built chickens here. That's a fun thing to have there. But yeah, I really enjoyed this build. This was kind of one of the first ones I bought when I came out of my dark ages a few years ago, and really enjoyed it. I actually bought it 3 times so I could do all 3 builds. The tower is really cool. If out of the 3 builds, I like the main castle and the tower the best. Those are pretty awesome. All right, and I know I called this one out last time, but I just think this is such a great price at 25% off. $188. You get the Ideas Treehouse. This is a really cool looking build. I've seen it built. I've got it in my backlog. I've been meaning to build it for like a year, but this set just looks so cool, and just wanted to call out that it's 25% off, which is a great price. I've never seen it better than that. And that's below its original MSRP. It used to be only $200 before Lego did their price hike. So if you want to get a really good deal on that, now's the time to pick it up. And again, I think I did call this one out on one of my other videos, but 18% off on the tall neck, Forbidden West tall neck. I loved this build. This was probably one of my favorite builds this year that I was able to work on. So I love the parts usage here. I love the use of the snowboards on the back side of this tall neck, and the orc swords from Lord of the Rings in gold going up the neck, and using the what are these called? The ski pieces that go under the planes up there on the back of the head there. Really cool parts usage, really cool build, and really fun to kind of learn some techniques off of this one. So, and it's got some cool colors. I like that grayish blue color that they've got on the side that they use for some of the highlights there. And anyways, great build. This is probably my favorite build of the year that I did, and looking forward to see if they expand on the Horizon Zero Dawn theme there. I don't know if they will. I think this just lives under icons, but it would be cool if we did get something else to build. Alright, that's it for today. Those are the best deals that I found on the coolest sets. There are other deals on Amazon, on some regular city sets and stuff. Go ahead and peruse around, see what you can find, but hopefully this has been informative and helps you decide what you should prioritize. Alright, thanks, and I will talk to you guys next time.